Hello and good day. This might be the most evil place I have ever been. It's called Kytäjän Kartano, Kytäjä Mansion, as labeled by many people by that time, cursed mansion.
There are some people there, but
And I don't blame that.
hopefully
I have some information, I have a lot of information, so forgive me if I mix up the timelines and some of the information. But now we are walking ahead of that mansion. Let's start. Is this cursed? Well, a lot of dark happenings indicate so. If everyone who owned this place or lived this place, there would be a lot of people in here, in ghost form, of course.
would I know that
Okay, Henrik Borgström, disabled and died because he jumped in the second balcony. I think he was cheating someone's wife. I think that was that. Like after that, married Linder, 1840 to 1870, suicide. 5 years after his lover's death, she took overdose of chloroform. By the way, see how majestic, amazing this mansion still is, even that it's torn down many parts of it. But we will see attic and we will see dark basement of this place, so stick around. Arne Vahakalio, little Arne, who died just in 11 years old in Mansion's garden by misshot. In 1956, in that mansion's living part, there was a fire where 4 underage kids did die in it. If you see some dark parts in that mansion, that's the place where they died. Summer worker died after. Oh man, this is bad. Summer worker died after a tractor threw over him in 60s. And after that, work leader there hanged himself. And in 85, teacher hanged herself. I mean, I'm sorry, no hanging. It doesn't say how, but did suicide in school's bathroom 1985. This mansion lord with black hair and big beard and was a long guy, was accused to be triple homicide in 1972, who later killed himself. Although, by the way, a lot of this place is like floorboard are gone. A lot of stuff has been vandalized. One president shot a deer and moose head, I think, was left here, but has been taken away to safe. But some reason, fridge has been stolen from this place. Linder's family ruled the mansion's lands from the 1860s to 1980. There was even own railroad to that mansion. It was grown so big place. It has 5,000 workers from they had, and they had even own money, and some of the coins has been labeled what you can buy with it, like 1 liter of milk with this coin. It says in the coin. Mansion's lord, Constantine Linder, died 1908. Linder's, who had died, has given the possession of the mansion to his son Hjalmarille. Mansion Lord Hjalmar. Yeah, he was the head man and had that 5,000 workers. But his end was in 1921 in French Marseilles. He was in exile from Finland while there was a civil war. He was judging in some writings reds. There was whites and reds here, like communist reds. This was really hard town's name. Hufvudstadsbladet in writing, maybe it's magazine name. Yes, he said, enough with the bloodbath. He was labeled as a country traitor, and he lost all his possessions, and with all the people behind him who was chased him, he was shut himself to the hotel room, get to the bathtub, and slit his wrists open, and that was end of him. Yeah, that was the family, because there was so many tragic stuff. So that's why people are starting then talk about Kytäjä's cursed mansion. But next family here was Vahakalio. His histories in Kytäjä's mansion start from 1928 from Vahakalio, when famous architect Väinö Vahakalio got that mansion with 20 million mark. That was the Finnish currency then, but now time it would be about 7 million euros. With Carlo Kairan with that guy both together. But later Vahakalio took the mansion to himself, whole, to only himself. By 1930s he had wife, and they had 3 kids, which all of them died in next 15 years. This is horrible place. Why did anyone get to live in here? I don't understand. First died that 11 years Arne, 1931, who was shot himself accidentally with a miniature rifle. And the bullet hit Arne's heart. Couple's other son, 21 years old Kai Väinö, died in a war, 1940. And exactly that day when he died, he became a father to his wife. He gave a birth to his death day. That is tragedy. Oh, jeez. Oldest their child, 29 years, Eva. died 1944 after birth bleeding. And again 1955 there was new mansion lord. And he said, I have gotten a death sentence. I have a cancer. But after that he was made a testament to his son, who he lived, gave it to his son. But even that son died in a war too. That cancer consumed Väinö away to death in 3 years and was buried in 1959.
Just as I suspected.
Now there was 32-year-old mansion lord Kai Kustaa.
Some Sprite seller.
He was dressed not very clean way, with sneakers, and had a big black beard, and so he was a person who you could see far away. He was even very tall, 195 centimeters. I think that's about 6.39 feet. So he one day saw at his land 3 boys camping in their estate, and they had took some pieces of wood from around that place. So he got mad. He got real temper. He went there and shoot. Well, he shot everyone. Yeah, youngest of those boys were 14-year-old. So he got real mad and killed all 3 of them, just them to be in his estate.
So really depressed person.
And after that, he just went to the night back to his mansion. He got only 12 years. I mean, he sit 12 years only in prison and was released in 1978. In 1979, when he was being 1 year away from jail, he was sitting at the mansion's yard and argued loudly his new spouse. At the end, he was really jumped up and said, I don't have to argue with anyone anymore, and walked inside of the house, then shot himself in head. Last blood work at the Kytäjä's mansion happened 2003 summer. Suspect was 35-year-old woman worker. When women tried to cut their relationships, her man shot her to the head. Oh man, this is hard stuff to read. That 26-year-old man was sentenced only in 10 years to jail without sense of this murder, just because she wanted to break up. So this is really tragic place. I don't even think I even read all the murders and tragedies that happened, and sorry if I was really off in some places. I really don't do narrations this way. But you understand and saw the whole picture, how much tragedy and why this place was called Cursed Mansion. And it is one of the cursed mansions and biggest mansions and estates still in Finland, even though not in use. Please do thumb up if you like this episode. Have a good Halloween and have a good October. We'll see you in next episode. Bye bye.
Not much in here. Seems to be empty rooms without floors. There was a attic area here. Empty. Well, interesting place. Even though not much inside. Little dangers to focus on my own health here too as well. But, you know. Okay, that's about this place. Very nice, big mansion. Wish I would seen it before it has gone. Didn't even notice that, or was it? Didn't notice that there was a mirror that still survived. Cool. Anyway, before I climb up from the window and escape from this farm, from this mansion, we will see you in next episode, and please do thumb up. Bye bye.
Okay. Time for trying to be thankfulness video, but this is really confusing stuff. But I have put on the screen. How should I read this actually? Okay, I just quickly start with the straight to PayPal donations. I'm sorry if I can't say your name. By the way, there's another explorer on the screen if you wonder. Just a friend of course. PayPal donators: Phyllis Bryce, very generous. Mary LeBlanc, Cheryl Burden, Jonathan Krabmeyer, and YouTube members T, Helen Holmes, Phyllis Bryce again, Shirley B, Makeitso, and to Gnome Home on Beyond, Eileen Martinez, Benny Loco, Desert Urbexer, Lucy Scala, Rena Bucket, I cannot read, Murray Lewis, and Edie Kitty Dog Cooper. Thank you for everyone, and sorry for this confusing ending thank you video. It's really out there. Okay, but anyway, let's stop here. This was a great location. You members, supporters are great, and I'm very thank you. Without you, I couldn't really do this. Thank you. Bye-bye.